I think I pulled out a joint. We smoked some joints, and I had some amyl nitrate. She gave me a nice rush. She had her foot in my face, kind of. Her legs were apart, and I could tell that she was... I stroked her and didn't attack at all. Unhooked her bra, and I pulled her top off. I kissed all around her nipples. I pulled down her pants. I left just bikini bottom on, and I kind of fell in love. I had my hand inside of her. She was extremely wet all night. I ate her thoroughly, consistently, and voraciously, time and again. My tongue inside of her. She loved it. I played with her clitoris. Finally, I was hard in the morning. And I got inside of her, and it was beautiful. Bore down on her. Well, she had a number of climaxes. Thin, absolutely beautiful 23-year-old. Little perky breasts. I'm a good lovemaker, very tender, and yet I spanked her this morning. She loved my spanking her. Jennifer's body was absolutely perfect. Vagina was perfectly delicious to taste. My hands are very experienced. Pleasure to the woman. Beautiful, young, thin, red hair, sweet, articulate, college girl, nice, hash. Hey, no. Great love in the morning. I was very tender, caressing her little breasts and nipples. Such a young body. She's half my age. Now, I've learned that if I can't keep getting it up, I can't keep getting it up. I don't have to be Superman. I've got a pitch, spontaneity. And her breasts, she has round breasts, beautiful round breasts for such a small. Then I had my hand inside of her leather suede pants that I have on, which are really great. They feel like skin, and she was really wet. Sucked her breast. I can never get married. I like spontaneity. I like to flirt. Since I'm in good shape, it seems to not matter that I'm getting older. I like stroking my chest a lot. Lillian told me I was very handsome tonight. And, well, beautiful women. I'm privileged to be with. Music. I'll say Lillian's fragrance, her vaginal fragrance, is definitely that of a black woman. Masturbated together. Something went wrong. Maybe it was my taking pictures of her. Maybe it was my coming just before she had an orgasm. Jennifer had said that she was transfixed by my eyes. I get really high massaging her chest. This week I was feeling pretty low. First, I had a wonderful girl last Friday night. I met her at a bus stop. Beautiful redhead. And we made great love all night. 22 years old. Again, we made nice love. I took her back to work because I had a marvelous time with her. Conical breasts. Well, actually a little bigger. Same coloring. Sweetness. Well, I'll tell you about Maureen in a minute. Well, anyway, I almost forgot about her. Again, feeling depressed. I told the girl I wanted to take her out. It was either she or Shyla. Shyla was someone I met at Carmel. Anyway, beautiful place, like a movie set, because it's owned by Clint. The next thing you know, we were making beautiful love. It didn't get hard right away, and I didn't get upset by that. That happens now. It's always happened. But I think it's a function of me, because when I get hard, I get really hard. So I ate her all night and licked her, and beautiful body, Nordic face, short hair, sweet smelling, fine skin, soft, sweet. Woke up in the morning, then I was fine and hard, and everything was great. I'd been wanting to make love to her all night, but I wasn't going to push myself. The way I am, I think I'm just going to be the father of a few. That is, the boyfriend of many. That's just the way it is. I licked her legs and licked her pussy hours and then perhaps more than anybody ever did. She has white skin, nice smile, laughs a lot, sweet. Romanced her at Rio Grill. I'm still self-conscious about my nose after all these years. I seem to have a certain magnetism. I know that I'm quite sexy with a woman. Very tender, I have a great touch. Touch the lower back and shoulder, neck, behind the hair, the ears, inside the ears with my tongue, the nose, the mouth, biting lips and touching tongues, and I sucked her breast. I went out of my way not to touch her nipples. I think we made love 3 or 4 hours at different times during the night. Her legs, when she put her dress on, she was to go to work. She was nice and thin, but more rounded than Cindy. Curves she has. She has breasts. My black student from Kenya. I've got a nice little thing going on. I was off on some gallivanting. I loved looking at her and eating her. She loved it too. I love being hard inside of her. Well, I feel good tonight because I actually feel the first real emotion maybe I felt in who knows how long, of anger. I'm angry at Lillian Hughes. Well, first she told me that she didn't want to date me. I don't like that, but I accepted it. I told her to relax, loosen up. She hates that. I asked her if she masturbated. I shouldn't have. She hated it. Good. Usually I'm taping on this thing and complaining about my something. Nothing. ridiculous. I'm so tired of listening to that bullshit. I feel really good. I really enjoy the sense of the family, even if definitely like making love to her. There's never been a time when I haven't been totally turned on. Beautiful black, sleek body, cheddar, mouth around my penis. We made love. I was a little soft in her, felt a little guilty for that matter. Puerto Vallarta, where I was hard all the time and totally turned on at all times. I just wasn't interested. And then I slept from 5 till this morning. Couldn't go to work today, had no interest in it. Hanway and Aaron kind of idolized my lifestyle, and that was, I'm still horny, and I'm usually masturbating a couple of times a day. Don't use sex too much. So, did love this morning. I ate her beautifully. We then took a shower, took a hot bath, gave her some amyl nitrate, and laid her on the bed, and I wanted her, put my head over her, and ate her for half an hour until she had a nice orgasm or 2 or 3. I didn't think I'd get hard having taken all that stuff, but with her, I always do. I flipped over, and I let her put me inside of her. Hard I got immediately. I made her come again. And then I thrust up on her. She's gone. I feel good. Well, somehow or other, I got her on the bed. And next thing you knew, I pushed her shirt up a little bit. Then I pushed her dress up a bit. And pretty soon I was touching the wetness between her legs. What did I do? I guess I turned her over. She was a little, she was a lot better looking as I took her clothes off. Then put my fingers between her legs and started working her, and she apparently had an orgasm after a long time. I massaged the clitoris, particularly. I had my chin and lips on her hair. Good lesson to me. I should have done this a lot more with a lot of women. Pulled her up, took everything off. She had beautiful, large, round breasts. Again, for about an hour, I worked her. She came. I then took my clothes off, went inside of her. And it was all right inside of there, but not wet and juicy and as pleasant as Cindy. Kept having my penis on her face as I ate her. She wouldn't take me in her mouth. Concatenation of orgasms. I then came in her face or her neck. It was very pleasant. Her nose a little bit like mine. Wonderful body in a way. Another way she's going to be chubby in a few years. We were stroking. She has a lovely body. She has a few stretch marks on the breast and a little bit on the thigh, and her ass could be a few pounds less, but she's very turned on. Went right after my cock with the mouth, which was very hard. Tingle went right down to the tip of my cock. I also fantasized with Kathy about making love to the masseuse. The masseuse is stroking Kathy's breasts, although she didn't get turned on. I had a marvelous Tuesday and felt good all day, and I held her. It looks like I please her a great deal. Maybe other men please her that easily, but I've never had a sexual relationship like that. I was edgy this morning. I probably need to make love every morning. Wade brought a little redhead over to see me. Positively wonderful red hair. She kissed me in the mouth a couple of times. Gently, just pecks. She's upscale. She didn't respond too well. She told me this morning that I treat her like a plaything. Telling me about these people at Lip Sync who were supposed to be really recording, called Vanilla Yella, girl from Dusseldorf, Tribeca, De Niro's restaurant, La Cirque. May the saddest days of your future be no worse than the happiest days of your past. Oh, I caress Muffin all the time in her butt. During a movie, by the way, we saw the Klaus von Bülow movie. Dress, sweet girl, freckles, and good-natured. Looking at the foliage, I was kind of lonely. Kenya, who's black and lovely and a wonderful body, took her clothes off, which I almost ripped off her silk shirt, which I almost ripped off her body. Finally got him off after a long time of battling, which I don't particularly care for. She said, let's each masturbate. She did and I did. I wasn't getting her off, I could see that. Although last time I was with her at her place, I got her off nicely. Well, I got hard, she got off, and then I stuck my cock right on her genitals and came on her. Not came in her, but came on her. It was okay, but not great. It's not something that I love to do. I hope we don't go to war. Margaret Thatcher resigned today. Marvelous 10-year history. I'm really pretty down in my life, but I seem to get nowhere about it. I'm alone. I'm lonely. There's no high here. Again, I loused up another relationship, or I guess, let's say, ceased to get into stage 2 of it, i.e. commit or make it better. I'm also lamenting what I haven't done in life. I haven't innovated anything great. Music and herbal stuff and a little scotch this morning will take the tone off, take the tone off, take the tone off, take the tone off.